Yo, 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 what's going on? It's Timeout, Ep.3. We back. You know what I'm saying? I'm Luna Goon to my right,
It's your boy Coop. What up?
to my left,
You got P.
Sebastian, la voz de Milenio. What up, what up, what up?
and
Skirt, skirt.
Got the skirt.
the skirt. You know, you already know we got to shout out social media house, DJ Shavi. You know what I'm saying? Helping us out. You know what I'm saying? Trying to help us out with our goals here, getting us going on this platform. Today's episode is going to be goals, short term and long term, and I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys basically control this one. Go ahead.
All right, so goals, short term and long term. So for an individual, I believe like short term, we meaning in within like a time period of, let's say, present to 5 years. That's what I would consider like a short term goal where you see yourself in the near future. So be it as as in purchasing a home, um, what else? Job wise, like career, where you want to live, and just things that you want to accomplish. Like certain tasks. Maybe it be school or what have you. And then I would look at it as like long term, where you see yourself down the line, like in 10 years, and so forth and so on. What do y'all think?
Well, me, like as far as the short term goes, I feel like I'm living my short term goals right now. I really never sat and thought about short term goals, but I always, and maybe probably in the last 5 years, I started thinking about my long term goals. Like basically, like with the long term goals, you want to set something up where you could be financially stably free.
Okay.
Like probably like in me personally, I'm trying to set up like a 10-year financially goal. I want to own. I'm in the process of owning. I was in the process of another business,
Mm-hmm.
and I plan on trying to do some type of real estate.
So with the long term, what actions did you take to try to move towards that goal?
Well, the first one was purchasing a house. That's a good long-term goal because if probably in 10 years, the price and the cost of the house is going to go up, and around the time I retire, if I decide I want to sell the house or rent it out, that's one way.
All right, so on that, right? So what I would say, like when you're setting up these goals, like what did you do? Like what actions did you take?
Well, it was just me and my wife. Basically, we came together and we sat down. We discussed what we wanted to do for the future, and we
Right.
came up with a plan. Basically, like in 10 years.
Financial structure.
Yeah, and it came up with a plan. Basically, in 10 years, like I want to have a savings account. I want to have my pension. I want to be able to travel. I want to have, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to have money in my account. I just don't want to be financially stressed when it's time for me to retire.
So one thing that I do, right, and is as far as that is I sit down and I write them out.
Mm-hmm.
That's an action that I take because we can say them and then in our next thought we could forget certain like how to prioritize it and put it down. So what I do is I write down, like I make a list. So I'll say, okay, you know what are 5 things or what are 10 things that I would like to do, and that's what I do. Sometimes near the end of the year or at the beginning of the year, I'll sit and I'll write down. Like I said, I wanted to be enrolled in barber school within the first quarter. So how I break down the year is I break it down in quarters, just like basketball, just like whatever it is. I break the year down. We got 12 months in the year. I break it down in 4 quarters. So January to March, that's the first quarter. Then March, what I'm saying, from April to June. Now we at halftime at June. That's how I break down the year. Me personally, everybody might have their own.
You do that every year at the end of the year?
I do that every
you do
year.
A 4-quarter
like I'll sit down, like
plan that you want to do accomplish.
Right.
So that's like your short-term goal.
Yeah. So
Got you.
whether it be, listen, you know what? This year, my goal is to save $10,000 by halftime, or 15, or whatever the goal is. You know what I'm saying? You set that. All right. I said I wanted to be enrolled in barber school before the first quarter of the year. Now, personally, that didn't happen. Other things came into place. You know what I mean? So it was like, you say whether it's I wanna purchase a new vehicle. Where am I at in my current status? Do I want to have a car note? I don't want a car note. How am I gonna go about this? You know what I mean? How much time am I gonna give myself? That's a short-term goal. Like you said, listen, my wife and I, we want to purchase a home. Okay, we want to purchase this home this year. Okay, what are we gonna do to do that? Now we're gonna live below our means. That means, we're not gonna go out as much. I'm not gonna spend. Personally, you might say, I'm not gonna spend money. Right. So what I do is I say, listen, I'm not buying lunch at work. I'd rather go grocery shopping, make my lunch, and I'll bring it to work. So the money I was spending out in the field, let's just say $10 a day. I get a jar. I'll put $10 a day. Some people might have a car, right? And they say, you know what? I don't want a car note no more. So now they purchase a vehicle outright. And now they purchased that car, but they were used to paying a car note $600. So you know what? I'm gonna condition myself, and I'm gonna pay myself that same $600 that I was paying towards this car note. I'm gonna pay myself. Now, when you get paid, right? When you get paid from your check, you're saying like, Uncle Sam, he don't ask you, I'm gonna pay you, then you pay me your taxes. So the same way you do that, dog, you gotta pay yourself, whether it's 10%. It's 15. So every week I pay myself, whether it's $25, it's $50. You set that amount and you say, I'm gonna pay myself. So before I do anything, before I pay my bills, before I do this,
talking about.
I'm gonna pay myself. Yeah. I'm putting that 25 aside in my savings account, in my piggy bank, in my jar underneath my mattress, wherever it's at. I'm paying myself first before I do anything. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do all of that, when you pay everything out, you look at it and you like, I'm broke now. So now I'm living paycheck to paycheck. You know what I'm saying? So now you got to put money aside so that way you ain't got to do that. Or you got to start to invest in yourself and say, I got to create a business because I'm not going to get rich. I'm not going to make money if I'm working for somebody else. Yeah, I might work for somebody else, you know what I'm saying, out of security. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got people that work on commission and you got people that work for someone that get a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? That's how I think.
Yeah, shit.
And also, you have to think about putting something away for your kids.
That too.
And for your family members, just in case anything happens. You
right,
have to have like an emergency
for school,
fund,
for they got stuff like the Gerber accounts that you could put away, right? And now when you start to create that vehicle, after you start putting money into it, just like a life insurance or what have you, it's like a snowball effect. It starts to, once it starts rolling, now it starts generating itself. You know what I'm saying? And other things like, investing into stocks.
That's what I think. We should start putting stocks in our kids' name.
Yeah.
About time they turn 18 to 21, they have a little nice fat check there waiting for them,
Now, these are conversations we need to have because this is something that builds your community, and you know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about your children. You know what I'm saying? Financially, they got a startup.
Especially with black folks, it's including myself growing up, Like, we grew up from, we was getting public assistance. So, we depended on, my mother never taught me how basically have a savings account, get yourself a checking account, save your money.
How to balance a book and stuff like that. Yeah.
It just was like, listen, you get the money, you spend it. And that was it. And then if you had money, you would spread the love with your friends around, But
so like right now, like anyone, like let's say, like I know you have kids, right? So would you say like, right now, us growing up, right? Mm-hmm. Like our parents, I know, let's say for instance, like my mom, right? She didn't set up an account, like a savings account or some type of savings, future savings plan. Are you doing that for your child now?
Yes.
Right.
My youngest one she's set right now. She's getting, she's 5 years old and I ain't even gonna tell you the amount of money she has saved up for herself.
Right. But that's things that we have to do.
Right now is like she has a life insurance, like 2 life insurance. Mm-hmm. So if anything ever happens, she's good at the end of the day.
Right, but see, you see how the times changed. Like our parents, it was like they
never taught us.
They moved from the south to the north, right? Mm-hmm. They say let's move to the north. Like my grandmother, the north. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like you think back towards like slavery, right?
Mhm.
They wanted to migrate towards the north. You know, it was a better way of living.
No
It was
slave,
more
no
money.
racism,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So now you see people move to the north. Now it wasn't like let's set up these accounts because we weren't taught that. So now they move here. Yo, they get a good job. You know what I'm saying? They buy a home, and that's why when we get property in our name, yo, we don't sell it. Yo, you pass that down generation to generation. That's the difference.
That's the most expensive thing you can own in America is
Piece of
land.
land,
Right.
Facts.
And you pass that down. You know what I'm saying? Whether you want to pass it down to your children and you say, yo, you have multiple children, right? So you say, hey, listen, this, I'm putting both of your names in it. So when you sell, you guys can split that and then you can do what you want to do. Or if you want to keep it and use that as an investment property and make money, you can do that too.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. We got to set up
Or
wills.
you
We got,
can rent it out.
yeah, right.
You know,
And
it's so
make
many different
and have
ways.
have another passive income. You know what I'm saying? Like TD Jakes preaches on that. It's like, yo, you got to have multiple streams of income. You can't just be getting up in the morning and going to work for someone else to help them get rich. Like, yo, that's okay. It's nothing
why it's
wrong with a
important to
9 to
make a
5.
plan, set up
But
a plan
yo,
for yourself.
yeah, but
And
you
a- and a-
definitely got to do that
Definitely.
for yourself. If you got that same energy to get up and go to work for somebody else,
Every day.
yo, now you can get up and go to work for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's shout out to Social Media House for having that avenue, having that outlet for people to come and set up and do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? And have a
Platform,
podcast,
everything.
have a voice, whether it's
Photo
music,
shoot,
photo shoot,
art.
you know what I'm saying? So definitely you got to look them up at Social Media House on Instagram or what have you, Facebook, whatever. But that's the type of stuff that you got to do. You got to support each other, you know what I'm saying? And support yourself. Like, yo, that's the only way you going to get ahead, cuz you ain't going to get ahead
But
working for somebody else.
What do you do for the people that really don't have that support system around them? How, you know, like us. Like I had to learn. I learned them. You know, I learned in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? In my like late 20s about like saving
Yo.
money and saving account and putting money away and saving
know
for
how?
the future.
Yo,
it
the
was like
same-
I was lost until then.
Right,
You know,
but
but when I
now-
got it, I got it. You understand what I'm saying?
But now that you got it,
Yeah,
you
you
could
got it.
share that with somebody
You
else.
pass it down,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, I was watching Styles P today, right? He was talking about, yo, he got like 4 juice bars. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He got a restaurant,
He's in the
and
community.
he's like, I'm in the community, and he was talking at some dude that was blogging.
Campbell.
Right. I didn't get the dude's name, but yo, he went in.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, usually you'll click on
Everybody
something
going
and
in
you'll
on
watch it a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Yo, then you be like, yo, I'm off. Yo, I watched that whole joint. And he spazzed out until his son came on and was like, yo, dad, yo, he says, yo, I'm out here, no security, no youth. Like, yo, forget that gangbang. He said, I'm talking to all.
Down there in Florida and shit doing their thing. Most
Yeah,
niggas
shout
will
out.
follow them and hate on that shit. And that's what brings the community down. Cause instead of seeing somebody like, yo, that's what's up, liking a photo, make a comment, somebody sit there and just be like, yo, fuck these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what's bad because
Shit.
it's like they say crabs in a bucket. Nobody wants to see people succeed. I want to see everybody succeed. I feel like it's hard to talk to a grown man instead of a younger child by showing them like, yo, look, I got a job, I got a trade. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I messed up, but look at
You
the
go-
mess ups
the
I
bounce
did.
back.
Don't
Yeah.
do that. You know what I'm saying? That's why even at the barbershop sometimes I feel like those are the best conversations to have because you have a little kid in there going through something or just got a gun on him and he'll have a conversation with an older head cutting his hair. Because usually when you talk to your barber, that's usually like your therapy. And boom, he'll pull you to the side on the corner of the shop and be like, yo, you bugging. You know what I'm saying? You just got to have the right mind adults in your circle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have a big circle. You got to have a little one.
You just gotta have the right people
Yeah.
and the right support system. That's all.
'Cause
You know.
it's especially with how the world's going right now with the crime and stuff like that. That I just seen there was a little 2-year-old that just got treated for a gunshot, and I'm just like, are you serious? Like every time I turn on Instagram, I've been trying to pull back now. But the only people I feel like can help the community is people like how we're talking like this and getting together and forming something and getting to the young people because it's already the older people out here messing up the community.
Yeah, they already set in
Sending
their
these
ways,
kids
man.
the wrong way.
But that's why he said, like, yo, that's why
Very
I'm for
crazy.
the community. If I was in a position where, yo, I did time, I was facing time, I done been down this road. Like I tell my son, I say, yo, if I've been down this road and I'm telling you, yo, don't do this, don't do that. It's a reason. Yo, I'm trying to prevent you from wasting time going down this road where you can put your energy and channel all your, your focus going down here. That's the only thing. You know what I'm saying?
Like when they was trying to do that to us, did we listen?
Nah, we didn't. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn by your own mistakes, and that's what makes you who you are. You know what I'm saying? But
so that's sometimes with my oldest, I have to do that. I be trying to tell my oldest like how to live life and the right way to go about certain things, and in their mind, they feel like they know it all.
But sometimes you gotta show them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they need to see it. They like, oh, you telling me? Like I'm watching this, Power Book 3, right? And it's like the son. The mom's is like, yo, she trying to tell him to take her, take this test and go to this school and get the hell up out of here. Like, yo, you ain't like.
And he's like, I want to stay. I gotta protect my mom.
Right.
I gotta protect my family.
So what he does, listening to his friends who gave him bad advice, like, yo, if that was me, I just fuck up the test on purpose. And then, you know what I'm saying? Which he did. He just went in there and scribbled any answer. And then now he chose to go that path.
The street.
You know what I'm saying? So now you see what happens when you go back and then you go forth and you saw where the show took him. What did he do? He ended up dying. Like that was the life he chose. But yo, if you could say, yo, when you have children, you like, yo, I want them to be better than I was.
Exactly.
You want them to do better than what you did and to have what you don't. You want to give them the life that you had, but you want them to always be better.
Yeah.
So whether you lived in a certain area or you did certain things, like, yo, I don't want them to be here. I want them, you know what I'm saying? That's why people move certain places. That's why they put their
basically
kids
don't want them to live the lifestyle that you grew up living.
Right.
You want them to see
And
better.
I can't be mad at that.
And
You want better. You don't want to see your kid grow up in a bad environment knowing it's a bad environment. You know what I'm saying? Even the school district, you know what I'm saying? You want your kid in a good school district so they could do whatever sport they want, from lacrosse, hockey, roller, whatever, gymnastics, you know what I'm saying? The hood schools, they don't even have all that shit. Just football, basketball.
And that's usually one of the reasons why when we set long-term goals and we say, listen, like you said, the biggest purchase is a home. When we choose to buy a home, if we're married and we have children, it's solely based around the children is how we make our decisions. The best school district. Then after that, you want to live in a nice neighborhood. You want to get away from all the hustle, the bustle, you know what I'm saying, all of the crime and everything. You want to move to a better neighborhood.
Especially when you have kids.
Don't it bring your property value down when the crime and all that shit be happening?
Yeah.
That's exactly why I understand most people don't want that around.
Property value is way up. That's
well, rent is fucking high as shit.
But some of us choose an area, right, that we want to move to because it's like we want to move to the suburbs. We just want to. We're done with all of the inner city. Like now, today I was working in Flushing area. Like near where we grew up here, like off of Union Turnpike. What's that area called? It's like Queens Village, right? But there were so many houses that I saw today that were for sale. And it was like, wow, like 2 or 3 on one block. You know what I'm saying? Like sort of Jamaica Estates, but like right near St. John's University. Good neighborhood. Yo, with so many houses for sale. People are selling their homes.
Like
the
one
dude.
They moving to the south, right?
Right. No. One dude I spoke to, white man, right? Him and his wife. He was like, yeah, my house is in contract. He's moving to DR. Him and his wife. He's like, yo, I'm out of here.
In these times?
I forgot the name of the
Well, he's selling his house and he's moving to DR.
He's selling his house. Him and his wife. I don't know if he has any children. It was my partner's, friend that he knew from like being on his route. He was like, yo, I'm out of here. He was like, yo,
was he
going to DR, bro.
He has family down there?
Yeah, I was about to say,
yo,
y'all do that?
I ain't even asked. I was picking up his.
I can't just get up and go.
We were servicing his block, and his house was for sale. My man said, yo, you sold this in contract? He said, yeah. I said, yo, where you going? He said, yo, Dominican Republic. I'm out.
I'm out. Tired of this shit.
Like, I'm out.
These motherfuckers. All right, we're going to go to the next subject. R. Kelly.
What?
R. Kelly.
Oh, man.
What's that?
Owner, like his,
R. Kelly?
R. Kelly, yeah. Y'all gonna be playing his music? Cause I ain't gonna lie.
I was playing his music today. I ain't even gonna lie. Straight up. I was playing the joint with him and LL Cool J. You know? He said, what's this
He said today.
Yo.
On the way over here. I was bumping
Right
out.
when I pulled up.
I feel it. I'll be honest.
Real talk. I was playing it today. Like, yo, I mean, despite whatever they say, whatever he was before, what he was going through now, yo, R. Kelly made good music.
Nah, he did, but
A lot of us know some people that were here because of R. Kelly's music. A lot of us here
I don't know if that's a good or bad
got
thing.
it.
But
Yo, a lot of us here got it popping to R. Kelly's music. So, yo, Donnell, I was listening to Donnell
Donnell
Jones,
oh my
all
God,
of them.
yeah, he got
Like, yo,
bangers.
it's good music.
Where I wanna
Take him
be.
outside of that, yo, it's just like, yo,
I feel a certain type of way when his music come on.
R. Kelly.
like that, like,
I don't
that
like,
seems like you're
I'm
ready.
just thinking about.
That seems like you're ready.
Listen,
Come on.
bro, listen, because of what happened, that's how you think. Outside of that,
Nah,
that nigga
no,
make good
I
music.
understand what you're saying, but my brain just every time I hear his
Yeah,
voice
I
sing it.
just like,
Yeah, that's what
I
the
see.
media. But the media did all of that. He did that to himself. But despite that,
I think
The
he would be.
music?
I think he would be like either the number one. He
Bro,
definitely in the
I
top.
kinda-
He would be right now top three.
well,
if it wasn't for
you
what
gotta
he did.
look at it like this. You gotta look at his catalog of all the music. My bad. All the music that he has.
that nigga
From
made good
Trapped in the
music.
Closet.
And he freestyle.
All that shit.
Freestyle
He
song.
did the fucking shit for on Space Jam. The fucking I Believe I Could
Yo.
Fly. Like that shit probably boosted the movie. I ain't
Yo,
gonna
listen,
lie.
man. Shout out to R. Kelly.
So you at home, right? You're at home. You know, either with your girlfriend, you with your significant other, you with your wife, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And like you going through the track list and you see R. Kelly. You press and play.
Not even
I
that.
did- listen,
You about
I-
to beat, and then that shit come on. You like,
What are you gonna do?
I'll push play. I'll press play. It's like, he said, I don't know. Yo, but no. Matter of fact, I was listening.
I was hurt when that shit
Which one
happened,
is it?
man. I was like,
But, oh, no,
damn.
I was listening to Montel also. I was listening to Montel.
Who? Montel
Donnell.
who? Montel-
Montel Jordan. I was listening to him.
This is how we do it?
No. What's the joint with LL? He was like, yo, I don't know R. Kelly. I calls my man 2 L's in Montel.
We old, man.
Yo, listen, kid.
yeah, that one
Yo,
like this over my head.
but yo, R.
What,
Kelly,
I wish-
I was listening to the joint with the Isley brothers. You know, the whole shit he had with in the
He
closet.
was bumping his whole catalog today.
Yo, yeah, like yo, throwing R&B. Yo, listen, but I was listening to all like yo, the Brat, all of them. I just threw it
No,
on
you was
YouTube.
listening to all R. Kelly. You named like 3 songs from
Right,
him today.
but y'all was bumping him. But you know, the only new joint I bumped, I was watching Shiggy and I was watching Spot 'em Got 'em. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
What's
I
that
can't
joint?
do it. I can't do that.
I was rocking them, but
See,
that's what I was
I'm
listening
lost.
to.
I'm lost with that.
You don't know
those-
Spot 'em Got 'em?
these young kids with tattoos all on them and
That's what they
dreadlocks
say.
and all
Watching
that.
beatbox, riding in my, chilling with my G shot.
Yeah, nah.
Yo,
dude.
you heard
I
that
think
shit?
he got
That
indicted
shit
on
was
some
catchy.
shit.
Nah, the other dude. What's his name? Shiesty?
Pooh Shiesty?
Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah, they're all facing
Like,
cause,
armed
like,
robbery.
Yo,
you
what's
can't-
up with these new
can't be
artists,
doing this
man?
Yo,
gangsta
listen,
shit and
yo, bro,
Damn.
you gotta
These
stay.
new,
Yo,
that shit is
you
worse
gotta-
than the drug game.
But listen, what I'm saying is,
you want to be a rapper?
yo, but you
that
gotta,
shit is like
no,
the
but
crack
listen,
game.
you gotta stay up to date, right? To know what's going on, so that when your kids is listening to
Yeah.
some of this stuff,
Yeah.
yo, you could be like, you know, when
Nah,
they
I be
talking,
listening
I
to
don't
they-
want,
certain
if I have a
songs, I
daughter,
listen
I don't
to.
want to listen to Cardi B and all that city girl shit. Cause to be honest, it's cool when you in the club looking
Yeah.
at other grown women,
Yeah.
but I don't want my little daughter sitting there shaking her ass and nah.
I guess you gotta look at it from the same angle as us growing up, you know,
Word.
as kids. So you sometimes
like,
you have to give your kids certain type of freedom.
like, yo, my kid,
Cause you know they're gonna listen to it when you ain't around.
But listen,
Just don't listen to
The more
that
you
shit.
tell
when
them
don't
no,
listen
the
to
more
it.
they gonna be like,
Just don't listen to it when I'm in that house.
But yo,
around me.
like for instance, my kids don't know Mobb D, they don't know Nas, Nature, they don't know, you know what I'm saying?
They don't know
So,
what they missing.
When
Damn.
you know what I mean, and we talking about like big, like real hip hop.
What do your son thinks about Biggie?
He don't really know Biggie. Listening to
crazy.
Lil
I heard it
TJ,
Little who? TJ?
yeah,
Lil
Lil, you know what I'm
KK,
saying?
whatever that
All of these Lil Baby, Da Baby, you know what I'm saying? Lil Durk, all these dudes, Lil. I forgot who was just getting on them like, yo, everybody named Lil. He's like, yo, be original. You know what I'm saying? Like, Yo, he
Who
listened
was
to all
that?
of
Somebody I seen him on it was
Not
T-Pain.
T-Pain, yeah.
T-Pain was going off.
Yeah.
It was T-Pain.
T-Pain
They
was
all
talking about
sound
that.
the same.
Yep,
Like
I
New
seen
York,
that.
New York better come back with some heat, some rap, cause
They don't
I ain't
know
gonna
Nah,
lie.
the crazy shit is that it is heat, but this other type of,
It's-
this
It's where the
this
flow is
new
right
rap
now.
is
The
outshine- yeah.
mumble rap,
Nah,
right?
That lean, get high shit.
Oh,
like,
man.
Fucking, that shit is whack. Cause some of these people have a conversation and it sounds like they're fucking in slow motion. Like come on, I can't do this shit.
I guess you just have to look and dig deep in order to hear these nice.
But, like,
Because there's artists out
I'm
there.
gonna tell
that's doing
you,
their thing.
I told a couple young people, I'm only 30. I say like I'm old, but
You
they're
know
like
Mobb Deep,
6,
though.
7. I like my listen. The only reason why I know from Eric B and all the way from Redman and them, all them was because my father used to put them on when we used to work out together. He used to put the little weights on and we'll work out together, and that's how I used to get to his music flow, and from there it grew. And then when I went to the Midwest, I got into their West Coast flow, and then explored the NWA shit and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like everywhere I went, I got to explore it. But now that I'm back, like I'm in New York officially, like
Who you listening to now?
right now, I'm not gonna lie, I've listened to anybody from Griselda.
There you go. I knew you was gonna say that.
Who's that?
That's Benny
You don't know-
Butcher, Conway the Machine,
You don't know 'cause
motherfucking
Damn.
man.
Where they from?
they
Upstate
from
New York.
Buffalo.
Yeah, and the
See, you
motherfuckers.
Coop, you old man.
Man.
I don't know them
That
cats.
shit
Yo,
got
nah,
me
but
wanna-
they rap.
That shit make me want to go stand on the corner with a pack.
Yo,
Nah,
why
they
we-
bubble
why we
jacket,
can't
like-
put something more? Like, pull up a clip. Griselda?
On the corner with the
Griselda Records, yo, that's the records,
Yeah,
but
that'd
they
be crazy.
putting in work. Even Harry Fraud got a couple people putting in work right now that I fuck with. Like,
Damn, don't know
I
them.
just gotta look for New York rappers that talk
Yeah,
that
they rap.
real
So
shit.
it's not like none
Like,
of that auto tune
What's
and that
that kid's
mumble.
name? Oh man, he was just on. I was watching Wildin' Out, the young cat, light skinned dude. He's like a producer now though, but he came out. He was rapping. He got a real deep voice, but he looked mad young. What's his name? You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
It's a young kid. I can't remember his name though.
Ooh, fire.
I can't remember his name.
I don't know.
He was just on Wildin' Out.
I just
like,
can't. You know, I can't. Be honest with you, I can't keep up, man. It's too much going
Nah,
on,
it's-
man.
But
I
he's
be-
an ill producer.
and you know
like,
it's
they did
hard
a
to
whole
really
thing
keep
on
up with
him.
everything that's going on. When you like working, raising a kid, trying to take it, it's hard. It's so much shit. I look at my Instagram sometimes, my head just start like feel like it's like start
Yo.
pounding. I just cut my phone off.
Yeah, nah.
'Cause
It's
it's
not
too
even
much
that. The
to-
way they dressing now, even NBA players, like even that Rolling Loud shit. I'm like, if money got you
Teach his
dressing
own.
like that, I'd
Yeah,
rather
nah.
be broke.
Teach his own. Let a person
You know,
dress the
do
way they
that.
want to dress, man.
Nah,
But it's
I
just.
ain't
Like
walking
who?
around in no fucking
Like
pink
Westbrook?
hoodie shit. Motherfuckers is crazy. Y'all gangsters,
Teach
y'all
his
know
own.
I'ma show
Hey,
you how to
listen.
pull a pistol out on
Better
me.
you than
Nah,
me.
nigga, I'd rather you shoot me.
Shit.
Fuck that. You gonna talk gangster shit and then have no approach on. Like Prince got away with that. You know what I'm saying? But that he wasn't
Yeah,
talking no rah
but-
rah gangster
but-
shit. He
but
was on
no.
a whole nother level.
But Prince was
Hey,
was
like,
gangster though.
He was gangster, but
Nigga
he
said-
wasn't like, I'ma pull a pistol out on you and shoot you. Like he'll sing to a bit, I'll take your bitch.
He ain't
type
have
of
to.
gangster.
He'd be
He'll
like,
I'll
nah,
take your bitch. Type of gangster.
but he'd be like, yo, he'd just be like, shoot him.
Yeah,
he ain't
yeah,
got
yeah.
that.
Shit, my nigga
Oh.
in high heels doing
Oh,
that.
when you said that, the nigga's name is Little Bibby.
Okay.
Right?
Maybe, alright,
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
he's like a, you know, he has artists and he's
Yeah.
I forgot.
That's
He's
what I
doing
was
his-
saying.
Yeah,
Chicago, right?
yeah. Instead of, I think he stopped rapping and shit. and
Now
now
he
he's-
producing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He had
you
put
gotta-
No, he's like he has his
He
own
can
label.
find
He's
talent,
manager
yeah.
under Interscope. I think he's doing his thing. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, you gotta support that shit. You know what I'm saying?
He said, "I'ma get money."
in the game and,
Word up.
and just set something up and get that flow of money coming in.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
like a river. One river flows don't work, you gotta find another one. Fuck
That
it.
nigga was like, yo, I'm gonna be behind the scenes, yo. That's where it's at. Like, you know what I mean? Like everybody think in that light, it's like, yo, you rap, you make the money. Like, nah, you don't make. I was just watching the New Edition documentary, right?
I didn't get to see
And yo, their first check was like $1.87, right? But then like their parents was seeming so thirsty, and he had to break it down to them and say, yo, these kids is on tour, yo, the studio time, all the money that's being spent on them has to be recouped. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Somebody's getting a check though.
right, but you don't make money off of the album sales. You make your
On
money
the tour.
on the tours doing shows. That's how you make your money at first. You know what I'm saying?
I guess if you sign that, I don't know the ins and outs, but
No,
I guess if you don't,
that's what
if
it
you sign
is.
that
Nah,
contract,
they'd be like, yo, you got the door. That's why you got to try to get booked at certain places. That's
You
what
get
comedians
advance
do.
money, right? Yo, you want to get the jewelry, they spend their money on this, that, and whatever. Like, that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down, when you sign that contract, the label is making a deal to get a certain amount. It's like
I heard
like
they robbing you though.
It's like it's like drugs, bro. It's like, yo, we gonna front you with this
Cartel.
right? And
It ain't even funny.
we this is what we want.
Mm-hmm.
So now you done sign this contract. Now you have to read your contract, have a good lawyer. Now you're gonna make money on booking your shows, appearances, all of this other stuff. But the record sales,
And they basically like, we gonna promote you.
yeah,
You know,
And
we gonna make you big.
yeah, and you're gonna go. But like after your first or second album, once you like look at the Locks, you know what I'm saying? When them dudes came in the game, yo, they was like fighting to get out their contract.
Yeah, you
know
have
what
a
I'm
lot
saying?
of artists out there that,
Yeah.
like, even like Lauryn Hill,
But dudes want to get on
Prince,
so bad.
Michael.
But that's why you have a lot of independent. Look at how Master P came in the game. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
they don't praise Master P enough, bro.
No,
They don't give Master
He got
P
his
enough
own
credit,
chips
man.
and he got some own.
You know, a lot of niggas be out here laughing at Master P, but
Yeah,
you
we
gotta
got
give
love
Master
that we
P,
releasing
definitely
Master
gotta
P,
give him
bro.
his credit, man, because he definitely changed the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah, he put that level,
And he's still
that bar,
and
that
he's
you gotta
still
cross.
he's still doing his thing to
Yep.
this day. You know, none against Puff Daddy and Hove and them other big time.
Yeah, but it was just a different game at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like,
in the area.
yeah, it's just like how the NBA was. Like you see how the league was, and then yo, dudes was like playing a different type of game, and now look, yo, you can't even touch a player. It's a tech. You know what I'm saying? Because they're
acting.
protecting their investment.
Yeah.
I'm paying you so much bread. Yo, the fouls that they used to get back in the days, it ain't happening now. Because now if you hurt my investment, now I lose out. You know what I mean? Like, so that's how it is. Like,
No, I totally
Yeah,
understand.
basketball, to me, like when I was growing up, when I first can remember when Patrick Ewing and Larry Johnson, everybody was on the Knicks, and seeing that all my family members watching TV, that was like the best of watching TV. I got to see Charles Barkley play. I got to see Grant Hill play. You know what I'm saying? Like Iverson. Like these
Yeah.
are people that I feel like growing up, these are people that are like in history with the NBA. Because right now, yeah, you got some
Look at the
people, but
USA team. They just lost their
That's what I'm
first
saying.
game.
They-
I heard they haven't lost since 1980.
No.
they're not gonna win.
Yo,
They're
that's
not gonna
crazy. Yo, they
Yo.
saying Durant supposed to be the man.
When
He
I
supposed to
see
be
the
holding
team, I just say,
Oh, you saw it? You saw the game?
I'm so sorry for this team.
The other countries is coming out like, yo,
Yo.
we ain't having it
Yo.
right now.
My
Yeah,
man
bro.
Sebastian. he said,
No, bro,
I
I'm
feel
so sorry.
sorry.
For this team.
It's crazy, man.
Yo, no LeBron, no Curry. Damn, bro. I'm so
I
sorry,
understand
bro.
Yeah.
soccer, but
Like-
basketball?
Yeah,
Come on.
basketball, bro.
You know, we had basketball a lot for years.
Yeah, like you never had to. Them dudes didn't lose a game. They
won,
was
like,
blowing
by
them out.
30.
Man,
They used
Yeah.
to blow everybody out.
And now, and now
Red
they
had like
fighting
10
to win.
points and shit. What's
Like
going
they
on,
just
man?
like fuck it. We had a long season this year.
Man
Fuck
out there
y'all.
smoking, getting high, like fuck this
I
shit.
work hard and like we got caught coming out the fucking courthouse over there in England looking all funny with that suit on.
little
I'm
baby.
Like, what the fuck?
Who? Harden.
Yeah, with this little cape. Funny. I'm like, yo, money
Yo,
got
son.
y'all acting stupid.
Yo, you don't. Yo, you see how like, and you seen it in many cases. Yo, rappers want to be NBA players. NBA players, they want to rap. How many NBA players you know that be rapping?
I know Shaq and
From
Shaq
Shaq to Damian Lillard to it's a few of them that
Yeah,
think
you're right.
they
Yeah,
want to
Kobe.
rap, right?
Kobe.
Like yo,
Bell,
nigga,
one of the brothers, those Bell brothers, Ball brothers, the Ball
oh, the
brothers.
ball,
Ball
yo,
brothers.
Yeah, one of
Yeah.
them. He has a song he freestyling now.
Yo,
Everybody,
them dudes wanna
everybody.
rap.
Like if you got the money, you got it. You know what I'm saying?
Who's
Like,
your best NBA rapper though?
probably Damian Lillard.
I give it to Shaq.
I'm going with Foo. You remember the Foo Snickers?
Kobe today.
No, they was rappers. That Shaq, the Foo Snickers.
The fool, yeah.
Gunny don't know
Yeah, I
about
remember
that.
them.
Nah, I don't know
Like
about
I'm a
that
fool.
one.
No.
What? I'm a fool. Shit. Yeah.
I think
remember them
Shaq got a
Shit,
song
not
with
even
Biggie,
that.
man.
But yo, Damian Lillard rap though.
Yeah.
You never heard him?
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Well, the boxer Roy Jones had a you must.
Oh man, Roy, nah,
that came out around the time that
That wasn't
Juvenile
it.
came out with Back That Ass Up. That was the same
but
time.
how did someone go with Roy Jones?
He was like, you must. I can't even tell you. I just know
That's the
one
one
part. He had the
with
two
Fat
dogs. Like you
Joe?
must have forgot.
Yeah, is that like he's knocking everybody out? You seen the video with Roy Jones Jr.?
Nah.
He had a.
This came out around the time Juvenile did that Back That Ass Up video. The same time.
Roy Jones?
Yeah, Roy Jones Jr. And then like a couple years later, cause you know he was fucking with the brat. He did a video. He was just in the video with her, and he was like riding a motorcycle, and she was like on the back and shit. And I was just like,
Nah, I'm about to
I'm telling you, man, I get the money, I'm disappearing. I'm just gonna be donating money to these kids and keeping it moving, bro. I don't want to be seen.
I don't even want to be
wanna
arguing
heard.
with
I
these
know it,
motherfuckers.
man.
Fuck that shit. The way these motherfuckers acting out here.
Fuck that, bro.
Nod my head like, you got it.
What up, Sebastian?
What's Gucci? What's Gucci? Welcome to Social Media House. You know the vibe already. Hello, Larry. Long time, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already know. What you been up to? Chilling?
Same shit, my nigga. You know the vibe. We can stop music all the time. You know that's a big dream.
You got new music? Yeah, come closer to the mic.
I can't talk, bro. We got a lot of shit.
You got some shit? Alright. When it's gonna drop? You don't know yet? Or it's gonna be
We gotta shoot some video now, cause we got a lot of shit already. You know. Now we gotta come in with some, like people can see you.
A vision.
Like you know.
Yeah, nah.
Image right now.
Definitely.
You still dealing with the producer, was it Zing the one that you did for Esta Cuando Es? The one that was when we
the
was
guy
downtown
in Dominican Republic.
Oh, Zion.
Oh, Zion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zion, my brother.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
You know the
that was a
vibe.
good, cool dude.
You know.
Yeah, man. We got 20 minutes left, or 22 minutes left. This new COVID vaccination, or this new COVID strain going around. What y'all thinking? Because I read something today. They're already talking about. They thinking about shutting down again.
No, I don't think they're gonna shut.
Nah.
You don't think
down
so?
Again.
Nah,
I think they
not
may.
shut
I
down,
think
but
they may
masks?
make I think they're gonna.
Mandatory?
Yeah,
But,
I think they're gonna make people put masks back on.
No, but what they're doing now with a lot of city agencies is they're mandating that they take the vaccine, which I was.
And
just
if not,
for
you have to get
by the
you have
end
to
of the-
you have to get tested twice a week or something like
by
that.
the end of the month. So
They get you too.
yeah,
So what they told you?
no, that you know what I'm saying, like you have to get vaccinated.
And if you don't get vaccinated, what will happen?
I'm not sure what's not gonna you know.
Yeah, I didn't get vaccinated.
They didn't tell you.
yet neither.
They said you have to get vaccinated.
It's
Okay.
like it's
They didn't say they're
mandated.
gonna let you go, or you have to get tested
Nah,
twice a week.
I don't think they're gonna let you go, but that might be that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't inquire,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna find out.
Because this is new to me right now.
I'm gonna find out.
Because the shit that got me bugging is look at the football coach that got lost his job because he didn't want to fuck with the COVID rules. I think I had sent it to you. I'm trying
What do you
to-
mean?
Yeah, I heard about it.
For the Viking coach.
Didn't want to do what with the
He
rules?
didn't
He
wanna-
wasn't the head coach. He was just on the coaching staff.
Yeah, the coaching staff refused the COVID vaccine. Lost his job.
Oh, he refused to take the
He
vaccination.
lost his job, and that's when he works with the
Well, listen,
Vikings.
Yo,
I feel if a person don't want to take the vaccine,
right.
that's their right.
If he feels that strongly and that's his belief, right? So who's to say? Like, yo, he said just like Kaepernick. Yo, I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying, I'm not pledging the allegiance. I'm taking a knee. That's his right.
Yeah.
But you also gotta be, you know what I'm saying, accept what the consequences are. You know what I'm saying?
At the end
If
of
they
the
come
day-
to you, they come to you again, right? And they say, yo, listen, if you don't stand and you don't pledge, we will let you go. You make the decision. If you don't take the vaccination, you will be terminated.
Mm-hmm.
That's your decision. It's not like they just doing it and getting rid of you. You're making the decision.
Yeah, see that
So-
part we don't know.
That's it.
That's just a report that they said.
But
Yeah.
some people can't.
He
Some
refused.
people don't want to get the vaccination, but they have a family to support, and so they get it because they're afraid they're gonna lose their salary. You know.
Yeah,
And
but
that's
that man
messed.
had-
I feel like that's messed up.
That man had a family probably.
But
Mm-hmm.
isn't
You know
the
what I'm saying?
vaccine?
He had himself to support.
But
He said, I'm not taking it.
Yeah, no, that's understandable.
Yeah, but now you never know.
Isn't there religions that are against?
I heard they throwing
vaccination?
all that shit out the window. All of that with this new COVID shit.
So that he may get his job back.
Who knows?
He may have a lawsuit against them.
You never know. Yeah.
Cause I'm not sure, but I know most natives they don't believe in none of this shit that they want to give you.
But why do I need to take a vaccine if I'm wearing my mask, right? Why do I need to take it? I don't know.
You have to.
I don't know exactly what.
One of those. Or you're gonna use
me.
the mask, or you take it.
Right.
Like
But
that.
you know, they, excuse me, they make you do, even if you got vaccinated, they make you wear masks. And people are getting caught out there even though they vaccinated. But they say they're not having like harsh symptoms.
Y'all took it, right? You took it?
I got vaccinated, yeah.
Facts,
Nope.
bro.
Yeah.
You took it?
No.
You ain't take it, Sebastian?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
Yeah.
took it?
Yeah.
Took it. We over here, yeah.
I ain't
Welcome
take
to the
it.
dark side.
We got an invisible wall here. I don't see it.
You eat that Popeye chicken. Yo, you eat that Popeye chicken sandwich, right? It's 27 different type of chemicals in it, right?
I believe it. That shit nasty than a motherfucker. I believe it. Cause
Nah, that shit
like
good.
the Jamaican dude came in the barbershop. He's like, you go to Jamaica, you eat chicken, and then you look at what the chicken size is compared to here. He's like, you wouldn't believe that shit.
You gotta
He
eat
said,
though.
you,
What
you
you
said
eat?
you eating a
But that's
fucking
even with
turkey.
that's even with
Yo,
the
like-
that's even with the vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chickens is
everything.
on steroids, bro.
So you might want to go eat
I
an apple.
heard that waxy film on the vegetables is to keep it from
I'm laughing because I know P gonna start with some shit right now.
Yo,
I ain't
and
started.
he was busting them chicken sandwiches down.
Busting them
Yeah.
down too.
Hey, we all what?
If they be like, listen, either you got to get vaccinated or you may lose your job.
Then I'll get vaccinated. But see, my thing was, yo, I'm not jumping and I'm not getting this vaccination. It's just like when a new cell phone comes out, right? You get the new PS5, you get the new iPhone 10, yo, and then you.
So you saying you
Listen.
would get vaccinated if they tell you
if
you have to lose your job?
Yes, but the reason why I waited and didn't get it is because there's always glitches. Look at all of the shit that was coming along,
I'm with
and
you.
everybody jumped and went and got it. You getting this, you didn't even know what was in what, right? So I said, yo, I'm waiting until they work out all of the kinks, all of the mishaps with it, and I said, yo, I would wait. My children got it.
That was that Johnson & Johnson.
That's right. And you didn't know where what was coming from. So I said,
When
yo,
you hear
know
Johnson
what?
& Johnson anyway, you be like, because remember with the powder?
Yeah, but everybody was
Oh,
using the powder.
That shit had
And-
something in
Yeah.
it. Causing cancer,
Yo,
yeah.
what you was what was people bathing their kids with?
Remember you was a
Johnson
kid,
and Johnson
you come out with the powder
bedtime.
on the neck.
Right, and even now,
Shorty with the bamboo
look
earrings
at
in
all the
summertime.
look at all of the chemical, look at all of the body washes, the baby wash, the shampoo, and all of that you bathe your kids with, all of the infants. You telling me that nobody here ever used Johnson & Johnson? We all did.
Yeah, we all did.
I use Johnson & Johnson.
From the
pink
powder
baby lotion
the
to this
cheese
day.
tips.
Baby wash.
baby wash, shampoo, soap, all of that.
And they ain't they big in like the medical with not just the
Yeah.
vaccination, like other medication and shit
Right.
like that. Like
You don't know who to
and the
trust.
crazy thing is like
gotta-
I know most of these medications that they're giving children for ADD and all that shit. Like if you really look it up, it has some shit in there like some drugs.
And a lot of that stuff
Side effects.
led into that. You know what I'm saying? All of that ADHD. Like, yo, listen. Yo, you need to know what it is that they are giving you, what is in it, what is the you know, what's the prescriptions, what is the ingredients and what you're taking. Once you know, then you can make an educated decision. Like I'm not taking it. Like, yo, people is just like, I'm not taking it because I'm not taking it. Yo, you gonna get fired. All right, I'm taking it. But yo, the same, you know what I'm saying? The same way you was when you didn't know what was in it.
It
Like,
ain't
yo,
funny,
just,
but you
it's
know,
just
people
do
got-
your research.
Yeah,
That's
a lot
it.
of people don't want to take it, but they making a sacrifice because they have responsibilities and they don't know. They're afraid where they have of starting over and not knowing what direction they're gonna go. So they end up just taking it, and it shouldn't be forced upon you. Even though I took the I got vaccinated because I chose to. You know what I'm saying? But if I feel like if you don't want to take it, that's your decision. It shouldn't be no consequences.
Right.
Yeah.
But listen,
As
have
long as you do
have a
what you have to
reason.
do.
But have a reason. Yo, why you ain't taking? Yo, cause I ain't taking it.
You know what?
Like,
A lot of
why? You know what I'm saying?
I would
Have
say
a
I don't
reason.
like the
Have-
government. I don't trust a lot of the. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the
doctors.
reason why I didn't take it is because I feel like even when I take medication for this shit that I got, the seizures, the side effects I end up getting. I am getting pissed off real quick.
But you-
saying shit that I.
But you know
I
you got
know I will
vaccinated,
hope.
right? As a kid, right? Measles,
Probably the
mumps,
flu shot and all. Yeah, the
chicken
measles,
pox.
mumps, but when do like?
But
all
you
right.
don't know what they. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but now look in Africa where they don't get that, and how is it spreading like that? It's not.
I don't.
You
I
don't
don't.
even
I
hear about that.
don't. I don't. I don't know.
You know what I'm
the
saying? These are
details
places
about
where they don't
Africa.
even have water.
Listen.
I don't know what's
And they
going
don't
on
have
over
these
there.
problems.
I just don't know what's going on over there.
That's why I look
I
at
don't
the
know.
world.
I can't really speak on it.
I know what's going on.
I'm just talking about here.
in Jamaica, not the country, but
What's
Jamaica.
going on in
Queens.
Jamaica? Oh, Jamaica. He said Jamaica Queen.
Jamaica.
I'm like, what's going on in Jamaica? Jamaica? He said, now what's going on in Jamaica Queen.
Yo, it's only what and again, it's only what the media because none of us have an African channel, right? That knows what's going on in those grass huts in those villages. So it's whatever they translate and transfer over to us. So they only gonna filter what they want you to know.
It's called news. You know how they
You know what I'm
spread
saying?
news? And by the time we get to the last person, the whole shit, the story's
Right.
done changed up.
So unless you have family, unless you visited, know people personally, you can't take 100% of what they saying as truth. You know what I'm saying? That's why they always tell you, do your research.
And they always showing Africa with villages and you in the
Yeah,
woods.
well, right
Africa,
now they got a little war
Let me
going
tell you
on
something.
over there.
Let me
When
tell
I
you something.
looked this
Africa,
up-
they got certain parts of Africa that's beautiful, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
nah.
saying? They keep on talking about
Yeah,
this jungle
especially down
shit.
in South
talk
Africa.
about the cities where you got these kings and these queens walking around with jury on, and they, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's city, bro.
Yeah.
They not walking around with spears and shit like you
Nah,
think they
that's-
walking
yeah,
around.
But that's
You
how
know
they
what I'm saying?
portray it on it. Like you
Right.
can't believe that, man.
But that's why, like, we from being in New York, like you said, it's like the melting pot. So you get to know people from Haiti, Africa, Jamaica, Guyana. You know what I'm saying? Like, they all come from all over.
Yeah,
to
but
New
it's like
York.
everywhere. You have a good
But
part and you have a bad part.
No, they will tell you. Like, yo,
Don't go over there.
Like, fuck that, what they're saying.
Yeah.
Fuck with this part. You know what
You
I'm
want to
saying?
go to
Like,
Brownsville and just hang out if you want. You know what I'm saying? You ain't from over there. That's what you want to do. Go do it.
Yeah,
You want to
like,
go the
they'll
straight
tell you,
path
like,
and just
we
start
we all got
causing-
our bad parts.
Yeah,
everywhere,
so
you
it's
know what I'm saying?
every-
It's
yeah.
just, you pick and choose where you want to go, and it's on you. If you get told don't fuck with that side, don't fuck with it. But
Yeah, but it's
like,
just they always
Africa,
talking about
I'm
the
pretty
jungle and
sure.
shit. Like people walking around with bones in their nose and shit.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, no, like from what I
Motherfuckers
see
in
over
Africa,
there,
they smart. They got riches. Look what Akon doing out there right now, man. He just built
Yo.
the
and,
whole
that, and
kingdom.
he's seen something that
Yeah,
we don't
big
see.
respect
He's
to
seen
Akon.
a big,
Word
big,
up.
You know what I mean?
thing,
And
a
he
big
ain't even
picture.
talking about it.
They'll never give him his credit for that shit.
He done put electricity and everything and built the whole city. What he's calling it? Wakanda? That's what he calls it?
Wakanda.
he watched Black Panther and said, yo, we about to make our own
But
Wakanda right now.
I shout out to him.
Yeah,
because he
yeah,
could have
bro.
spent that shit on
Yeah.
some dumb shit.
And he ain't doing it for the publicity. See, that's the type of shit that's not like portrayed in the news and stuff like that. He's doing that just to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't doing it for like no credit. He's like in the background doing that shit, and people know that he's doing it and seen him doing it, and it's just like, yo, you heard what Akon is doing. That's the type of stuff. Like, yo, if you have one person, I don't care where they at, just one person. It take one person, and then everybody could just do their part. If everybody does one part, an act of kindness, you know what I'm saying, an act of, you know what I'm saying, any type of good deed, like it would be a different place. You know what I'm
The
saying?
energy you put out comes back towards you, man.
Yeah, like Tupac said, I was listening to the song "Remember Me." It came out like '97, is after he died, and he said basically it was, I forgot the name of the song, but he said something like, I helped the old lady across the street and she tried to tip me, and he's like, I had to refuse. Like that's basically something I should be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, you do that to a little kid now, they
Well, that's
snatch
how we
that
grew
dollar
up.
out your
That's how we
motherfucking
grew
hand.
up. That's how we grew up. If somebody was coming up, they was elderly and they had groceries, a shopping cart, what we would do, we just
Word.
grab their cart,
Even open the door.
and
Hold
take it
the
upstairs
door,
all the way up to
whatever it is.
And sometimes they want to give you a
Respect,
little,
you know
they
what
want to
I'm
give you a
saying?
little money. I was young. I was taking $5. Like, thank you. Just go down the hill and play some video games.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't even have that because I noticed like you don't even see young kids in the street playing like that no more. Young kids, little girls playing double dutch, fucking like Everything's
come on,
tablets
come
in the
on.
house.
Word.
Like this is not that.
It's like
social.
they don't have no social skills. That's why when you see certain kids acting the way
They
they
in the
act,
zone.
that's because like
They're like new
they
green.
in those they- everything is cyber. You know what I'm saying? Everything is cyber. Like there's no like interaction. You know what I'm saying? Yo, how many times you seen kids outside playing stickball, baseball, football, whatever it is. Like
Sports activities.
anything having to do like we used to get up, we going outside playing baseball, using the tree as bases.
something
You know what I'm saying?
different,
Like
like, yeah.
doing stuff like that. You don't see that no more. You think it's inside. My son was playing on PS4. He talking to the kid on live, right? Then I'm like, who you talking to? Oh, that's my friend. Where is he? I can't remember the place he said. You ain't never
Way
seen this
over
dude.
there.
You never seen him. That's my friend. On PS Live.
I ain't gonna lie.
No, yo, that's
It'd be
what's
nice
up
if
right
I
now.
be
Yo,
on the
These niggas be
weekend up
playing-
late. And
playing
there be a
cyber-
motherfucker from fucking.
They got
If
cyber friends.
if I'm gonna play, and I'm gonna really be playing with my real friend. I ain't gonna be
Right.
playing with
Nah,
somebody
yo,
somewhere
nah,
else.
but this
Like
is,
on the phone, like Larry, I'm about to crack your.
Nah, not like that. Not like that. I could. There's a difference. So like when I get online on the weekend,
He's a very gamer.
I get on.
Damn gamers.
I get on. I put on like Battlefield, like some like you got a tactical. Like I'm in the building over here. We're gonna go over there. Most of the people at that time over here
Yo,
at night
nigga.
are playing from England.
Forget all of that, nigga.
Yeah, man.
We was playing Manhunt,
Yeah,
real live shit. son.
I know Larry do that shit.
Yeah.
Listen,
Larry
These niggas
do
was
yo.
playing- They was playing on video games, nigga. We was out in the hood.
Larry do
the only
that
reason
shit,
why I do
bro.
that now is because I
Yo,
find it like
come
the way
on,
the
bro.
games are now, the shit of like
No,
make
Larry,
you
I
look
don't
like
do
you're in
that.
South America.
I don't have
somewhere
time
on a
for that
fucking
shit,
hunt.
trust me, my
Yeah,
nigga.
shit.
Yo,
And you know something?
You never played
We
Manhunt.
can't play
Yeah,
game,
I play
bro.
manhunt, tag, booty tag with the bitches. Like, come on.
Booty
bro.
tag. Yo, I ain't play no.
Like,
I ain't play no booty
Come
tag.
on. Hide and go get it, know what I'm saying? Listen.
I'm sorry, goodies. I play booty tag. What's
Right
booty
up to a
tag?
bitch like that. You be like,
Oh, booty tag.
when you walk up,
Alright.
what's that
Oh, no,
movie?
no,
My
man.
homeboy like this, and he runs up and he taps
Oh,
the girl's
okay.
ass, and her brother beat him
I ain't
up.
know.
No.
Like that, you know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
catch a case
Yo.
nowadays.
yeah, nowadays, but
know it.
listen, I was underage, goddamn.
Yo, you ever seen The Wood? You ever seen the movie The Wood? Well,
Yeah, that's what I'm
Omar,
talking about.
that's when he tapped
I
up.
think so,
And
yeah.
she's like,
That's what I'm
I'm
talking
gonna get my brother to whoop
Yeah.
your ass.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I was scared to do some shit like that back in the
Nigga
day.
walk by like, oops.
Word,
I'm
man.
just getting the ball.
He
my
said
bad.
booty tag. You messed me up on that one.
Yeah,
Cody.
listen. It'd be me and my homeboys.
We played
sitting there
manhunt.
like, touchdown, boo.
We played manhunt. It was like 20, people,
Yo,
10 men
for
on this
real.
side, 10 men on that side. You go hunt them down every time you
Yeah, son.
tag somebody, they become on your team. And we played with the OGs. They used to catch us. Now you have to
Yo.
slap box them when they get caught.
Kickball, all type of shit. Like, just
Yeah.
active
Nah, we-
shit.
They don't know
We used to
nothing
do
about
some
that
crazy
right
shit.
now.
As I got older, I fell back and played the video game, but
At least
like,
they have sports in school, for the
not
kids.
even that. You just go to the rec center or something. Like, even go down to the local park and catch a full court or something, handball.
But like,
something.
like in I could speak for Queens. Like, you didn't have a lot of after school centers, places where kids could go, you know what I'm saying, and like do have like the school where we was at, PS 135. It wasn't open. It was like, when school was done, it was closed. Like, you either was at the park.
Shout out to PS 135.
You know what I'm saying? You was either at the
That's where
park
we play ball at?
or you was around your way. You know what I'm saying? Just like in the neighborhood. But that's what they got to do. They got to open these schools up and then have arts and crafts, different type of activities for kids to instead of being out. Like, you know how long like
We
it
didn't
took-
have centers, like places you can go
Yeah,
to.
we didn't have rec
like,
centers.
honestly, when I was in Nassau, Freeport, we had the church. They were trying to get the older people that were in the
We didn't even-
community
we didn't
to
have-
try to come in.
Nah,
Yo,
we
and
didn't-
I
help
guess
out.
that in our
we had our neighbors, and we had neighbors. My mom's friends, you know what I'm saying? Because we grew up in a community where it was like apartment buildings, so everybody
Yeah.
knew everybody. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't. Our parents. If my mother's friends see me doing something wrong, she was gonna correct me right then and there. You know what I mean? And then
or correct another
Yeah.
child that was there. Like,
or if I was doing something wrong and I seen her, I would stop. You understand? And like it was that type of respect back then. But we didn't have.
Yeah.
We wasn't going to no community
But
centers and hanging out.
That makes a reflection of your parents if you're doing that in public now, like. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but you know you a
kid out here
kid.
wild and you're gonna be like, why?
We
like,
all wild though.
No. Like now, how these little motherfuckers be on TikTok doing dumb shit?
Yeah.
It's like, come on, you just be like, your parents allow this shit.
But you also gotta look at it from this angle too, because
We ain't have
our
social
parents
media.
used to look at us like, "What the hell's going on?" When I was younger,
No.
we didn't do that.
I be seeing little
and now,
people
and
with
now
some
we're
wild
saying the
shit.
same thing.
But we didn't
didn't have social media.
There was
Yeah, no. Yeah,
We didn't have navigation.
Yeah, no.
Imagine
I
that.
remember you
We
had to
had-
have a
We didn't.
fucking
Nah,
Imagine that.
Highlight the route.
Now, right now, you just punch in the address
Yo.
and you press a button and you go. We didn't have
Yeah,
that.
we had MapQuest. You had to print that shit out.
I remember before that, my mom would get a map at the gas
You know what we
station.
had? We stopped at the gas station
Yep.
and be like,
And-
"Excuse me, sir, do you know?"
Yo, that's it. That was it.
Now you just
like-
be like, boop, 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 boop.
Not even that. I gotta tell myself sometimes too, like.
We didn't have smartphones. There
You
you
gotta
go.
tell you, like, if you don't know something, ask your phone. That should tell you, like, right
Bro.
then and there.
Be home by the time the street lights come on.
That was it.
We used to be at the park playing ball like all day or just chilling in the park. Like that was our outlet. Like
We go to pizza shop, play video games.
that's it.
We would go to skating rings. The YMCA. We did have the YMCA. My bad. We had the Y, but the
Yeah.
Y is everywhere though.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really right there. We had
Yeah,
to
it
like.
was a
Y'all
little
didn't
trip.
have to pay for it, or?
Nah, if it was cheap, less than $2.
But that joint was a trip. You know what I'm saying?
It was
like
a trip though. We didn't have nothing in the community.
right.
But yeah, we got two.
Now
rings.
it's a lot. It's a lot more.
Thank
stuff.
God for Jamaica Avenue. You know, we used to go to the Ave and hang out.
Yeah, see, I wish I was around for those type of days. Cause I be hearing about it. Everybody's like, it ain't the same how it used to.
Nah,
be.
Jamaica
This
Avenue
shit
is
ain't
definitely not the same how it used to be, man. I just seen recently, I think we discussed this last week, that somebody got shot on top of the Coliseum, man. It's crazy.
Oh, they was trying to rob the dude, right? He was in a range, and they ran up on him, and
And I wanted to take my wife and
and
daughter
they
out
tried
there.
to
You know
get
what I'm
him.
saying?
Right,
I seen that.
They was like, yo, give me your wallet, and then boom, we shot him, and then they jumped in the car and go, yo, bro.
And that's where we park at.
on the roof.
We always park on the roof. Go up there. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Those
All right.
So when I
Those
seen
is
that, I
wild
was
right
like,
now.
damn, man. I was like, I can't
Alright,
even
before-
bring my daughter over there.
Before
Yeah.
we finish, I just want to say big shout out for social media house.
The mic.
We do a crazy job in Long Island. Big respect. You know what I'm saying? Larry, Errod, Scoop. You know what I'm saying? We always outside doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the vibe. And
Yep.
you know, I want to say my Instagram is Sebastian Vos. You know, and we're
That's
here, baby.
VOZ.
Yeah,
Sebastian Vaz.
Yeah, we do a lot of shit in Spanish, in Creole, and French.
That's right. Español, sapase, mabule. Oh.
Tú
Oh,
sabes,
man.
tú sabes.
Y'all already know next week we're gonna be back. You know what I'm saying? Tuesday, 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? You see this, you comment, hit the Instagram page up, Timeout 718, you know what I'm saying? And just hit us up, topics, whatever's going on in the community. You out doing some activism, let us know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we definitely can have you up here. You know what I mean? And share what it is that you bring to the table, whether it be a company, business,
Facts.
some type of service that you provide. If you're looking to maybe start your own podcast, you can follow at Social Media House, videography. They provide all type of services. And if you do, we could come together. You can follow everybody here. They got an Instagram. So, you already know, Sebastian Vaz.
No
Errol.
Nah,
Errol.
I switched mine.
Oh, he switched it up.
You know what I'm
Okay.
So
You can just catch me on the Timeout 718.
There you go, right there. Timeout
Word.
718.
Yeah.
Right there. You know what I'm saying? But
Yo, my joint is at Lex Coop 104 10-4.
Ding.
All right, we out.
Peace.